We'll start today in a comfortable seated position on the mat. Be sure to pull the flesh away from your sit bones so that you're starting with a nice stable foundation. Bring the navel in towards the spine and allow the crown of the head to reach towards the sky. The shoulder blades come together and down your back. Place the hands on the thighs, palms down, and close your eyes. Start to become aware of your breath and just to let that breath flow in through the nose and out through the nose. Starting to let go of what may have already been a busy morning. Don't worry about what needs to be done later today and allow yourself to be here in this moment. Start to lengthen the spine, relaxing the shoulders away from your ears. And allow the breath to become balanced. So make your inhale the same length as your exhale. As you sit and breathe, I'm going to read from Danna Faulds. Here, right now, bring your mind to this place and time. Invite it, even if it resists, to sit and witness what it is to be alive. Let there be no ulterior motive in this moment but to be. Rest on the waves of breath and choose to experience all of it. Let thoughts float through and leave again as the mind slowly settles like snow inside a shaken paperweight. This is all there is here, right here and now. So let's bring our hands together at your heart. Let the thumbs just gently press against your chest, elbows relax. We'll breathe together 3 times, and on the third exhale, we'll share the sound of Om. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Inhale and exhale. And for the third time together, inhale. Bow your head. Place the hands on the thighs and softly open your eyes. And I'm just going to read the second part of that poem again since the dog started barking. It's fine. We've got all kinds of things going on in the house today. Rest on the waves of breath and choose to experience all of it. Let thoughts float through and leave again as the mind slowly settles like snow inside a shaken paperweight. This is all there is, here, right here and now. So once again, welcome. We're going to start today with our arms by our sides. As you inhale, arms sweep up towards the sky. Feel the sides lengthen as you do that. Exhale, bring those arms back down. So the shoulders are relaxing away from the ears as we lift and lower the arms. And you know, this may look super easy for people that can do it, but I'm also a personal trainer, and one of the biggest postural distortions that I see as a personal trainer a lot of people are unable to lift those arms up overhead. So if that's you, if you can comfortably lift them halfway, you can do that. But if that's not comfortable, just bring your arms on your knees, nice and wide hands. And as you exhale, you'll squeeze into a fist. And as you inhale, you'll open those hands. So just another way to tune in to the breath. The inhale and the exhale are equal. So we are in February now, and in February, because of Valentine's Day, I often start to teach a little bit more, focusing on the heart space and the chest, the upper body. Once the arms are up overhead, allow those palms to come together to touch, and as you exhale, bring the hands together at your heart. So next, you're going to bring your arms to what we call cactus arms or goalpost arms. You're going to take a breath in here. As you exhale, draw the forearms and the hands together. On the inhale, shoulder blades together and down the back. Fill up those lungs. Exhale together. So you're moving with your breath at your own pace. When you open the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together and down the back. So we're going to add on to this. So arms come out like cactus arms. On the exhale, forearms and hands come together as you round the spine towards the space behind you. On the inhale, we come back to cactus arms. The belly is reaching to the space in front of you. Exhale, round that spine. Inhale, let the belly come forward. The next time you bring those hands and forearms together, you can pause there, bring the hands down to your knees, and come back to a neutral neck, neutral spine. Place your left hand by your side. Root down through the sit bones. On the inhale, the right arm reaches towards the sky as the spine lengthens. On the next exhale, begin to tip to your left. You can walk your fingertips out, bend the elbow if you'd like, and then you're going to bow out those right ribs. Feel a stretch in the side body. Slowly bring yourself back up, placing your right hand by your side. So we root down through those sit bones. Inhale, the spine lengthens as the left fingertips reach towards the sky. Exhale, begin to tip to the right as you bow out those left ribs. Continue to breathe here. Slowly bring yourself back up, placing your left hand by your side. We'll come to all fours, hands and knees. Before we do that, if you're fine with being on all fours, go ahead and come to all fours. If for any reason you're unable to do all fours, I'm just going to give you an alternative here where you'll hug your knees in, and then as you inhale, knees pull away from the chest. Exhale, draw the knees in. So this can be a good alternative if you're not able to be on hands and knees. So take a breath in here. As you exhale, Shift your hips to your heels, your chest to your thighs, coming to extended child's pose. So the elbows are staying up off of the mat. As you inhale, come back up, all fours. Exhale, back to child's pose. Inhale up, all fours. You're moving with your breath at your own pace. Where's your mind right now? Is it here? Or is it off planning dinner or shoveling your driveway? If it's anywhere but here, bring the awareness back to the breath and back to this moment. The next time you shift back to child's pose, pause there. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, begin to walk your hands out to your left. So you're bowing out those right ribs. To make it a little bit deeper, you can take the right hand and place it on top of the left hand. Begin to walk the hands back to center. And on the next exhale, you'll walk your hands out to the right as you bow out those left ribs. Bring the hands back to center. So the arms are extended out nice and long, elbows are up off of the mat. Take your left hand to your left hip crease. So that's that point between your thigh and your pelvis. We're going to press down through our hand, through the fingers and the perimeter of the palm, and then begin to twist to the left. So this isn't a super deep twist. We're just turning that chest towards the left elbow points to the sky, and we press down through that right hand. Slowly come back to center. Extend the left arm long to meet the right. Place the right hand in the right hip crease. Press down through your fingers and the perimeter of the left palm, and then begin to twist to the right. Breathe here. Slowly come back to center. Extend that right arm out to meet the left. Start to walk your hands towards the knees, and we're going to come up to our knees here. So we've done this before. On the inhale, arms sweep up. As you exhale, arms start to sweep back down nice and wide as you hinge forward. Let your hands come to rest on the sacrum as you turn your head to look to the left. As you inhale, use the core, bring yourself all the way back up, arms up overhead. Exhale, arms sweep out, hinge from the hips. This time we turn our head to look to the right. Inhale, bring yourself back up. So the only thing changing is we are alternating which way we turn our head. One more time on each side. When you finish, you can come to rest in child's pose. In child's pose, come back to the balanced breath if it's gotten away from you. Come back to this moment if your mind is off somewhere else. We'll come up to standing. So take your time, bring yourself up to standing. And we'll stand in Tadasana. So our feet are femur width apart. They look like an 11. Hips are stacked on knees, knees stacked on ankles. Head, crown of the head reaching towards the sky. Shoulder blades together and down the back. We'll bring the arms to cactus arms. Take a breath in. As you exhale, palms and forearms come together. Inhale, arms open wide as you fill up those lungs. Exhale, squeeze all of the air out. Come to cactus arms once more, and then lower the arms by your sides. We're going to take our legs out, so we're standing in a nice wide-legged stance. Toes point straight ahead. Pinky toe sides of the feet are in line with the short sides of your mat. Bring your arms out like a T, and this might be a little hard. I'm not wearing a tank top today, so it might be a little harder to see, so I apologize. But all you're going to do is turn the palms to face the sky, shoulder blades together and down your back, and then turn just the hands back to face the floor. So lower those arms again. Arms come up like a T. So this is helping us to open our chest. It's subtle but effective. So shoulder blades come together and down the back as the palms turn to face the sky. So we keep everything, but we just turn the hands to look to the floor. Lower those arms. You can really feel your shoulders and upper back engage here. Once more, arms come out like a T. Turn the palms to face the sky. Keep all of that engagement and just turn the hands to look back to the floor. Lower the arms. One more time. This time we're going to actually lower the arms here. We'll start with our feet here. So let's come up on the heel of the left foot. Toes turn in slightly. Come up on the heel of the right foot. Toes turn out 90 degrees. If you look down at your feet, for the most part, your right heel is intersecting with the left arch. Navel draws in, crown of the head reaches towards the sky. Arms parallel to the mat, do our adjustment, turn the palms to face the sky, get the openness in your chest, and then just turn the hands to look back to the floor. Gaze out over those right fingertips. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, you're going to bend your right knee. Make sure the knee doesn't come out past the ankle here. This is Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. An alternative, if your arms get tired or you have any issues in the shoulders, is just to bring your hands to your hips. Gaze out over those fingertips. And now bend the right arm. Fingertips point to the front of the room. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, begin to tip to your right. The palm faces the sky as you place the forearm on the thigh. So we still want to keep some integration in the body, even though we're using this thigh to take some of our weight. The other hand, your left hand, can slide so that the bicep is right over the ear, or bring the hand to the hip. We want to make sure that we keep an open chest here, stacked shoulders, balanced breath for extended side angle pose. Here, press down through the feet. Use your left hand to bring yourself back up to Warrior Two, Virabhadrasana 2. As you inhale, straighten that right leg. Begin to reach the right fingertips to the space to your right. And then on an exhale, begin to tip to the right. So we come to triangle pose, Utthita Trikonasana. Now with this pose, the biggest misalignment that I see is people turning to face the floor, which typically means you've taken that right hand down too low. You can start up on the thigh. Chest open, shoulders stacked. Maybe you can go a little lower. But once that chest starts to turn towards the floor, you've gone a bit too far. Press down through the feet. Again, use that left hand to bring yourself back up. As you exhale, lower your arms. Bring your feet to parallel. On the inhale, arms sweep up. And then as you exhale, keep the length in the spine as you hinge from the hips, folding forward. If you can, bring your hands down to the floor. If not, you can bend your knees to get them there or put blocks under your hands. Relax the head and neck. Place the hands on the hips. Press down through the feet to come up. So my legs are so much farther apart from when I first came into my wide-legged stance because my poses sort of told me how far apart they needed to be. I'll point that out more when we do the other side now. So we'll come up on the heel of the right foot, toes turn in slightly. Come up on the heel of that left foot, toes turn out 90 degrees. Arms parallel to the mat. We do that adjustment where we turn the arms and the palms to face the sky and then just turn the hands back to face the floor. Gaze out over the left fingertips. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, let that left knee bend. So let's say that I bend my knee and it goes out past the ankle. That's going to show me that I need to take my foot out farther. Now I do have some shoulder issues, my left shoulder here, so I'm going to go ahead and bend my elbow to give it a rest. You do not have to do that, but if you'd like to, you can. Make sure you're breathing. And then we're going to bend the left elbow. As you exhale, tip to the left, forearm to the thigh. You can take your right arm and slide it so that the bicep is right over the ear, or place the hands on the hip, or the hand on the hip. And breathe for extended side angle pose. Press down through your feet. Use this right hand to bring yourself back up to Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. As you inhale, straighten the left leg. Begin to reach the left fingertips to the space to your left, and as you exhale, tip to the left for Utthita Trikonasana, extended triangle pose. Remember to breathe. Press down through the feet. Use that right hand to bring yourself back up. Lower the arms, bring those feet to parallel. As you inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, hinge forward. Prasarita Padottanasana, wide-legged forward fold. Bring the hands to the hips. Press down through the feet to come up. And we're going to come back to Tadasana, mountain pose. So the feet are just femur width apart. Here, you're going to take your arms behind you, clasping the hands together. Keep the navel drawn in. Shoulder blades together and down your back. Press down through the feet. Inhale, grow tall, and as you exhale, begin to hinge from those hips, folding forward. Fists reach towards the sky. Carefully release the hands, placing them on the floor or on top of blocks. From here, we're going to step our right knee back. We're coming to all fours here. So step your right knee back, followed by your left, and then shift back to child's pose and rest here. Here, right now. Bring your mind to this place and time. Invite it, even if it resists, to sit and witness what it is to be alive. Let there be no ulterior motive in this moment but to be. Let's come to lay down on our bellies. So we're going to do Shalabhasana, locust pose, and we're going to break it down and do it 3 different ways. We'll start with the upper body only, then lower body only, and then we'll put it all together. So the biggest, it's not really a misalignment, but it's an awareness thing, I guess. The biggest issue I see with students in this pose is not being able to resist to do arms and legs at the same time every time. But I'm asking you to slow it down today so you can really focus on the upper body and then focus on the lower body, and then we'll put it all together. Arms come by your sides, palms face the sky. Forehead to the mat, or you can put your cheek on the mat. You just have to make sure that you alternate which way you turn your head each time you lift. As you inhale, the head, chest, and arms simultaneously lift up off of the mat. Notice my head, my gaze is still to the floor. Resist the urge to look up. As you exhale, lower. Inhale, head, chest, arms, legs, lift. Exhale, lower. One more time like that. When you finish, cross the forearms in front of you, rest your forehead. Bring your arms by your sides, palms face the sky. This time, as you inhale, just the legs lift, but it's not bending the knees and lifting the legs. It's keeping the legs straight and lifting. And then as you exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Once again. When you finish, again, cross the forearms in front of you, rest the forehead, bend your knees, rotate the ankles, reverse the direction of that ankle rotation, then let those ankles become still, lower the legs to the mat. So we'll put it all together now. Bring your arms by your sides, palms face the sky. As you inhale, head, chest, arms, and legs simultaneously lift up off of the mat. Exhale, lower. Head, chest, arms, legs, lift. Exhale, lower. One more time. When you finish, again, cross the forearms in front of you. Rest the forehead. Next, you're going to lay on your right side with bent knees. I don't have a lot of space here, so I'm just going to turn, because really you just need to see my upper body. So if my feet get cut off, it's not a big deal. So you're laying on the right side with your knees bent. Your right arm is out nice and long, palm faces the sky, and then you're just going to place your left hand on top of the right. As you inhale, the left arm begins to lift as that left shoulder is drawn towards the left side floor. On the exhale, left hand comes to rest on the right. So think of yourself as a book. You're opening that book on the inhale. Exhale, close. So we're going to do this 10 times on each side. Moving nice and slow with the breath. You may find you're able to open a little bit further each time, but we're not forcing it. When you finish with your 10, just rest that left hand on top of the right. Close your eyes and just watch the breath. Be present here in this moment. We'll turn to our other side now. So again, you're laying on the side, knees are bent comfortably. Left arm is coming out, palm faces the sky, and then you'll just place the right hand on top of the left. On the inhale, the right arm sweeps up. We open, the right shoulder comes towards the earth. May not touch, that's okay. Exhale, right hand back on top of the left. Inhale, open. Exhale, closed. So 8 more on your own. Please take your time. And when you finish, you'll just come back to laying on that left side with the right hand on top of the left. Come to lay on your back and hug your knees into the chest. Bring your arms out like a T, palms face the sky. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, you'll twist to the left. So you're tipping the legs over to the left. If it's okay for you, the head turns to the right. Now, if your right shoulder is sort of like dangling in space, I just want you to bend your right elbow and place the hand on the rib cage to protect that shoulder. Slowly start to bring the knees back up. And on the next exhale, you'll start to twist to the other side. So tip those legs over to the right. If it's okay for the head and neck, you can turn the head to the left. Start to draw the knees back up towards the chest. Place your right foot on the mat and then place your hands on the back of your left thigh, so sandwiched in between the left thigh and calf. So you're going to really hug the left knee in and then begin to straighten that leg as much as you can. And then on the exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. One more time. You'll place the sole of the left foot on the mat. Draw the right knee into the chest, sandwiching those hands between the back of the calf and the thigh. Hug the right knee to the chest. As you inhale, begin to straighten the leg just as much as you can. And as you exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Move with your breath at your own pace. One more time. When you finish, place the right foot on the mat, and then allow the soles of the feet to come together as your knees open up out to the sides. Take your index fingers, link them together, and then bring those arms up overhead so you're making a circle around the head. Close your eyes here and watch your breath. Rest on the waves of breath and choose to experience all of it. Let thoughts float through and leave again as the mind slowly settles like snow inside a shaken paperweight. This is all there is, here, right here and now. And again, that is from Danna Faulds. We're going to begin to transition into Shavasana, which is the last pose of our class. We'll be taking Shavasana for 5 minutes. In my public classes, we do a longer Shavasana, sometimes 10 minutes, sometimes 15. It really depends on the class. Today we'll be doing 5. So you can go ahead and get anything that you need. I'm trying to stop saying gonna. So I'm not gonna do it, I'm going to do it. I'm gonna put my socks on because it's cold. And then I'm going to lay down on my back. So you can lay down comfortably. Keep in mind, Shavasana is a yoga pose. So if this is uncomfortable for you, you can make adjustments. But traditionally, we lay on the back, legs extended out nice and long. Allow the feet to just flop open. Arms are by your sides and they're a few inches away from the body. Palms face the sky. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, just let it all go. Relax the jaw by creating a space between the top and bottom rows of teeth. Let the tongue fall away from the roof of the mouth, and let your eyes rest in their sockets. Resist the urge to make subtle movements. Allow the natural breath to take over. Rest in Shavasana. slowly start to deepen the breath, becoming aware of the room once again and becoming aware of the body. You can start to make subtle movements that feel good. You can wiggle the fingers and toes and rotate through the wrists and the ankles. Turn the head gently from side to side and stretch through the arms and the legs like you're just waking up. Nice full body stretch. And then roll to the right side in the fetal position, and we'll stay there for a few breaths. Keeping those eyes closed if you'd like. Use the arms to bring yourself back up to a comfortable seated position, facing my way. And then once you get there, you can bring your hands together at the heart in Anjali Mudra. This is all there is, here, right here and now. Thank you for sharing your practice with me this morning. Thank you for maintaining awareness of the breath and maintaining awareness of the present moment. I hope you enjoy your snow day. Stay warm, be careful. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be free from suffering. May you have ease and well-being. Namaste. Thank you all very much.